in the entrance, everybody understood that the goal as a human soul was to marry the spiritual soul. That spiritual soul is feminine, and the human soul is masculine. In the woman, being feminine, her human soul, even though it's related with willpower, is feminine. And her feminine soul, masculine.
I could listen to you arguing for days, but it's hard to get amazed. Here comes the sun with its artificial rays. My dangling participle stays angling under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. You took a trip to India to learn to meditate and predicate every bomb that you detonate on a union between you and a fate. I baked you a Betty Crocker ready-baked wedding cake. You get cornered in the corniest of ways. You get bored and go exploring in a maze. Built out of guilt, babbling the babbles, battling the shadows in the allegory of the cave. The news was really good, but you took it poor. You'd see the tree bears fruit if you shook it more. You wanna find a dark clue in my R2, but these are not the droids that you're looking for. No man can predict who the Lord chooses. A rich man never pays you in poor excuses. I left the eye of the storm for the thrilling calm with your bored muses building bombs with short fuses. It's so sad how you're getting this. A maladapted state of readiness, where the deadliest pettiness I've ever met. So I baked you a ready-baked wedding cake as a wedding gift.
Here comes the bride, watch the stars collide.
We wanna be forged in a sacred flame, but the wedding cake always tastes the same. We're going deep, we're falling asleep, our eyes are heavy, the priestess speaks in a sacred language. The words are cheap, but we'll find out when the bill comes due.
That's why the dragon, in the form of a serpent, called Eve, in the Garden of Eden, which is a voluptuousness, sexual act, said, this tree of sex, of knowledge of good and evil, will give you knowledge, wisdom. But the man didn't defeat Eve or Adam, fall at the feet of Eve.
He rode into town on an exotic mule. He saw her bathing on the roof and he lost his cool. He started drooling his toxic drool, playing pocket pool and burning off his rocket fuel. Her suicidal gaze hit him like a missile from a lidocaine fighter plane. She was drowning in the sea when Poseidon came from the tidal waves. They eloped to Branson and married in a bridal cave. She made him feel masculine, very male, a brave knight on a search for the buried grail. He made her feel like a beautiful mermaid, swallowed by a scary whale in a fairy tale. They both got sick and passed a fever, back and forth through the collapse in ether. She's back to chasing waterfalls and butterflies on the other side where the grass is greener. And we could just keep arguing for days, or we could just give the parting gifts away. An active volcano's enticing to climbing, isolated on an island. If you find yourself needing me, I'll be diving deep beneath the sea. When you're done dialing, you're smiling.
Here comes the bride, elements collide.
We wanna be called by a sacred name, but the wedding cake always tastes the same. We're going deep, we're falling asleep, our eyes are heavy, the doctor speaks in calming whispers, and it's not cheap, as we'll find out when the bill comes due.
Because by defeating the dragon is how we enter into
You
initiation.
have not made your old things new.
But if the man and the woman
This will not mend
Spill
or
the sexual
repair
force.
you.
they are defeated.
You will
By
not
the
get
dragon.
a different view.
That's why everybody is a victim of the dragon.
Oh,
It's rare to find
oh,
big knights, none of them, that are controlling the dragon.